I just don't see Manny Pacquiao beating me, and before he beat me, he got a better chance of becoming a driving instructor.
Be careful who you mock, because in boxing, arrogance rarely goes unpunished.
Y'all got me f***ed up if y'all think I'm about to lose to Manny Pacquiao, man. I'm about to beat his ass on God and them.
Karma doesn't whisper here. It strikes sudden, sharp, and merciless.
I really wasn't gonna come up here and say a lot of Asian jokes, but
On January 19th, 2019, it came for Adrien Broner. Across from him stood Manny Pacquiao, a living legend. A man who had climbed through 8 weight divisions, breaking records, breaking opponents, breaking limits. At 40 years old, many believed his time had finally passed.
after looking at his life, you know, let's look at it. He drink Hennessy, he promote Hennessy, his money up his taxes.
Broner thought so. He saw Pacquiao as old, small, vulnerable. He mocked his age, his heritage, his smile.
Floyd, man, no disrespect, but he ain't fighting Floyd.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this.
He fighting me.
But do you think...
I'm about to beat your ass, man. You
about
worry
this?
about Floyd. He already beat you, brother.
To him, this wasn't just a fight. It was a coronation. But words don't win fights. And Broner, of all people, should have known better. A 4-division champion with talent to burn, his career had always been haunted by one thing: discipline, or the lack of it. And now, under the bright lights of Las Vegas, the question was clear. Had the problem finally run out of answers? Because when the bell rang, Manny Pacquiao didn't just defend his legacy. He reminded the world that greatness doesn't fade quietly. We take you to the action. Welcome back to Fight Story.
Rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. Manny Pacquiao, the southpaw, in the black trunks, and he is 40 years old. And you always wonder if this is going to be the night that he shows his age. We're just after that, not collapsed, but just slowed down so much that Jeff was able to comfortable always inside in Las Vegas. So far, Broner hasn't been able to touch him up at all with 30 seconds to go. Got to watch those both inside and outside the ring. You see him stepping on top of Manny's foot, but that happens. Manny's landing the punch. Broner ducks his jab really into a punch, but Manny's hands are so fast that he counters it. And this is what Manny has done. It's going to be hard for the judges to score what Adrien Broner. I was here, those names. Almost got that right hand up to your screen with the fancy trunks. Manny Pacquiao in the black trunks and the chanclas up. Manny. All night. Manny's not landing real powerful shots, but he's landing more shots than Adrien. Even though a lot of them are shoe shine. Manny's last fight was a great uppercut that they landed. There he got his right hand through that time, did Adrien? Then he caught him again coming in. Broner cuts loose with the right hand, misses, and then misses with the hook. Then he caught him again coming in. Broner cuts loose with the right hand, misses, and then misses with the hook. The chest and hopes to wear down. See, that time he nipped him right on the chin. And these little shots like this catch up as the fight goes on. Broner's mighty fast to it. He skips away. Manny gets his right hand out there. They're long jabs, but stealing the interest of the crowd and the judges. And that's it. Another round for. That's the problem. The way Manny fights for judges scoring. Adrien got a decent right hand through that time and another left hand that time. The fight trying to hold him off with that stick. Manny attacks downstairs this time. Usually means he's going to go on the assault. This is real good stuff. It makes it hard for Broner to land. Broner doesn't have that same hit all the time. He gets a jab out there. Slides back. Broner caught him with a decent shot that time. And one to the rib cage in. Broner lands, but Broner is landing more punches now to the chin of Manny, well conditioned there. Both have washboard stomachs. Here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, Manny Pacquiao coming back, and he's been out of action for a while. He's coming back, but Manny is the reigning WBA welterweight champ. The IBF champ, and Sean Porter holds the WBC title. So this is a very good division. And he cooked him pretty good with that shot there. Watch this body work in. It's the right thing to do. Broner clipped him with a left hook that time. Flipped by Adrien. Adrien takes a shot downstairs, no damage done. Manny touches him up. Very close rounds in the fight. So far they haven't been that many close rounds except the last round. And this round's fairly close too. I mean, that's a tough round to score. It's a hard body shot. And then Manny gets clipped to the left. These rounds are getting a little bit closer now, 5 and 6. And that's what happened and why there was so much controversy in the Horn fight. I mean, that's what Kevin Cunningham wants him to do. But look at Manny. Time he caught him, he's a hard punches, a couple of them. And finally, Adrien has to hang on. He might have been hurt just when you see a guy hang on like that. He hasn't lost any strength, but he certainly felt the power of Manny. Let's watch this. Manny with a straight right hand gets it started. Hasn't lost any strength, but he certainly felt the power of Manny. Manny's nailing him with shots now. The uppercut. He's on the assault. No punches back from Broner. 27, 26 seconds to go. And Broner looks like he's out on his feet. A couple of those punches must have landed harder than I thought. He might be ready to go. Manny goes to work on him, but Broner hangs on. 15 seconds to go. 14, 13, 12 seconds to go. In that last round, which is beginning to pop up a little bit. So he's landed that punch quite a few times in the course of the fight. More punches. But you can't really use the punch stat in an assault. But in this fight, he's controlling it. There was a hard hooking right hand that time. South Miami wins it 10-9. Adrien still shows plenty of snap with his left hand, but he's not hitting Manny. It's the right hand he's got to get through. That's the one he's got to get through. But Manny's so quick where he turns in that right shoulder and he snaps out. It's hard to hit him with the right hand. The way to beat a southpaw is get the straight right hand down the middle. In order to do that, you got to be moving to your left, not to your right. So he circles back to his left this time, and that way he set up. He's dominated boxing in the round. In the fight. And a really terrific round. And other than that, the rounds have been. And he lands that. No real damage done, but you get the idea. And this is how you steal rounds on the judges' scorecards. And now look at this. He pulls his leg, but Russell Moore is right in there. More right hands. Former heavyweight champ Joe Parker is watching down in New Zealand. Joe, this is what I do when you're fighting. You got to throw more hands. So watch Broner. There's the left hook hits him. And he goes back on his heels. There he is. Gets clipped again. This becomes another really good round. Look at this. Manny's putting the hurt on him right there in the corner. Broner may be hurt just a bit. Manny on the assault. Touches him up. Look at this. Manny, that one's right on the chin. How he didn't go down is only conditioning. And condition that he was able to actually gobble up. Bam! Right on the chin, and his legs buckle. Again, it's conditioning. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't drop. Manny on the assault because of the lack of the right hand. Kind of a hooking motion. Ordinarily, you think in terms of a left being a left hook, but not when you're a southpaw. 10th round. There's the right hand. He finally got it off, but not enough. Saving it. That's because I want to see Broner do something with it. Manny just outmaneuvers him. And, you know, Manny just outboxed him in the 10th. Manny slowed down just a hair now in this round. As I say that, he's back on the assault again. Broner says, no, you're not hurting me, but Broner, you're not hurting him either. And that's what you got to start thinking. It's offensive because you're running out of time. And Broner's not landing much either. Broner's got to throw the right hand. I want to see, in reality, that's been the difference in the fight because none of the rounds have been huge for Manny, but he's just outboxed. He's always been a pressure boxer throughout his career, and it shows tonight he's keeping the pressure on Broner. Broner makes a slick move, and the crowd boos me when I have it, but specific hand speed right now, but he certainly has the foot speed. He loads up with that left hand pump. Around to his right, and he clips him, and it goes to back to what I've been saying is a solid right hand lands. Frank Belmont just told me, but I can only think of 3, maybe 4 really solid punches in the fight. Manny's landed many more of those, including that one. World champion in 8 divisions has prevailed as far as I can see in this fight totally. Broner just not offensive enough. I don't think he threw one right hand in this round. For a guy that really needed to show some urgency, he hasn't shown any urgency. Manny trying to attack and land one last thing, and that's it. It's all over. And Broner did that.
All 3 in favor of the winner. And still WBA welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Bring your motherfucking ass over here. I got a lot to say.
We're going to conduct this professionally, or we're not going to have an interview. You make the decision. What did you think about the fight?
I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. I controlled the fight. He was missing. I hit him clean more times. I beat him.
You averaged 8 punches. Less than 8 punches was the most punches that you had in the round, and it seemed as though you couldn't get close enough.
It already sounded like you was against me. So I already ain't got a fair shake talking to you. But let me talk something. Let me let y'all know. I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd. But it's cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top. Cincinnati, stand up. West Side, 2-5.
You're 3-3-1 in your last 7 fights. What will you do next?
Hey, I'm 3-3-1 my last 7, but I'll be 7-0 against you.
Well, that wouldn't mean much. That's the end of this interview. Good luck to you in the future.